What are you doing, Patty?
Looking for Yuri. Have you seen him?
I think he's somewhere in town. Probably sleeping.
Yuri's just about the only... In any case, what are you doing, Flynn?
Patrolling. This town has no barrier, so I have to work What is it?
Why are you the one patrolling? You're a commandant. Or is this part of a knight's duty?
It has nothing to do with a knight's duty or rank.
Is it?
Personally, I believe they exist solely to protect the people. But not all knights agree.
Then things haven't actually gotten any better?
No, they've improved quite a bit. Though there are those who don't believe so.
Lies and rumors are... Aw, Flynn.
True. I have no want for trouble, but I am prepared to face it.
Is that right?
Ever since I learned the law is imperfect, I've looked for a definitive boundary between good and evil. Recent events have shown me that no such boundary exists. In the end, all I can do is face each trouble as it arises. Perhaps this path is full of pain, but I won't run. That's what I am prepared for. Patty?
Admirable, but codswallop. Long ago, and had Yuri and the others not been there when my memories returned. Without them, I wouldn't be the chipper lass I am today.
Patty.
You don't have to bear your troubles alone. You have Yuri and me. We all have troubles.
Together. Yes, you're right. You know, sometimes I can't help feeling that you are terribly mature.
It's all right. You aren't the first to fall for my...
If we all work through our troubles together, then someday we'll be able to make the world we dream of a reality. Everything we do, starting with taking down the Autophi...
Resolving to act on a decision influences those around you, and then that decision becomes reality. That's how whole worlds are created. Sink me. I'm losing out on my beauty sleep. Off to bed I go.
What about Yuri?
I'm young. I'm sure there'll be plenty more chance.
Good night. Don't bear your troubles alone.
Can't sleep? What about you? Oh, I was just out talking with Baul and it got late. I was just checking on how the repairs were coming along. What? Oh, nothing. I hate it when you say that. That's strange. I don't mean anything by it. Hey, what are you gonna do after this is over? If all goes right, all the Blastia will stop working, including Hermes Blastia. Right. You won't have anything to do. I guess not. That's all I had. Baul was my only friend. Destroying Hermes Blastia was my only purpose. I mean, I had my reasons, but... But? After traveling around with you all... You're just gonna drop it like that? What are you going to do? There's tons of stuff I could study. Besides, I realize there are things... I don't have any family, so I don't... Hey, that's just... I won't, I promise. It's fun to have secrets with someone. You've changed. You never would have said it. All the different people. Yeah, I do. I never dreamed I'd end up like this. Me neither. When everything's done, maybe I'll just travel the world with Baul. That's nice. There's still a lot in this world she should see. You're not coming? Well... Well, if we're going to... Of course. We'll show that thing. Yes, we certainly will.
That's the last one.
Good work. Sorry for making your work right before the final battle.
Don't worry about it. I'm a member of... Hey, Raven.
Oh, such grown-up words from Master Carol.
Yeah, I never did stuff just for other people. I wanted to show others that I could do stuff. I thought that was my dream, but I guess not.
To make a guild, to make the guild big, all boys have those dreams. It's fine.
But that was all just so I would look cool. I mean, there's so much you can't do alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I had to do it alone, or I'd look bad. Or it'd be worthless, or whatever. That's not helping people.
I see.
If you work together, you can do a lot more and make a lot more people. I realized that traveling with them.
Young Master Carol, you are something. So far ahead of this old man. You are cool enough.
You're cool too, Raven. Not as...
Oh, I'm hurt. Me? To be stinking rich with bevies of gold. Now, so I guess my dream...
That sounds pretty hard.
Thank you.
Hey, is your...
Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Even if I work it hard, it just...
I guess that's the effect of the spirit.
I guess this plan isn't all bad.
I'm glad I met everyone.
I'm glad I met you too.
We're gonna win tomorrow.
In a big way. All right, we should get to bed soon. Lack of sleep is the elderly's worst enemy.
Okay, night.
Yeah, good night. Dreams are so not my style. But here I am.
It's almost time.
Yeah, I start to think about it and I can't sleep.
You get that way too?
You say it like I'm made of iron or something.
Would you mind if I sat... Thank you. Tomorrow we face that odd...
It's ironic that we're actually using Alexei's research to fight it.
If they had only been able to think of others.
Yeah, but they made their choices. Nothing we can do.
Choices. You've always made your own choices, haven't you?
I figured if someone's gonna choose, it might as well be me. And I won't find out if I made the right choices until the end.
But that's wonderful.
You made your own choice too.
I think I figured it out while traveling. To live means to choose. And to have the resolve to make those choices.
I think that's kind of overdoing it.
I always just played the role I was given. I was happy to heal people and be thanked. But then I learned my power was poisoning the world. Someone was always using me.
What about now?
But I feel like I'm here doing what I am because it's my choice. My wish. I'm glad I came on this journey with you, Yuri.
Me too. I wasn't too sure what would happen when you asked me to take you out of the castle.
I'm sure.
I like traveling. Lots of different people, different experiences. We traveled the whole world, but I never got tired of it. I think it fits me. I think I'll just keep on going around.
And keep helping.
Yeah, maybe there's some tomboy princess.
You're mean. It's strange. Right now, I'm not scared at all. If anything, the thought that a new world is about to dawn is...
The Arafagos won't kill us. We'll live on.
And I'll be able to stay with everyone. With you.
Thanks. I feel the same way. Let's get it over with. And live on in a future we...
Okay.
Well, looks like you slept well.
Yes, I did.
Like a law.
The bed was so much more comfortable than when...
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice needs a name. All right, naming genius. Give it a shot.
Okay. Scrap. You suck!
The light that melts away the snow. Arnian, how's...
Arnian?
Now it's got the Imperial seal of approval. That settles it.
Fantastic! I'm all done too.
With Vesperia #1?
This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal. If I recall, rare metal is quite scarce, and known to be exceedingly durable.
Listening to your discussion made me remember this sword. I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be delighted if it was of use to you.
Somehow it already feels... different.
It is a decent blade.
So then this one would be Vesperia #2.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
It's almost time.
Yeah. This time it really is the final battle.
Leave the construction of the Blastia network to us.
Wait, Commandant, you should go with them.
Sodia?
No one knows what might happen. They will need your help.
But the Knights have been tasked with persuading the people to help with the Blastia.
I am well aware that we will not succeed without the people's cooperation.
Don't worry. I'm here too, after all.
Very well. But Sodia, even though we'll be working separate...
Okay.
We have discussed the Blastia and spirits, and what to do after everything is done. But I think it will take time for some to accept this change.
You're right. Many people will be so lost.
However, they cannot live in a new world without accepting the changes.
You're right.
I will start by talking with the people here. They built this wonderful city of Arnian from no...
Yes. The residents here should accept it.
Good luck. No one would listen to me even if I tried.
No way!
Estelise.
Everyone, please, stop working for a moment. His Majesty Yoder has something to say.
I have something very important to tell you all. This will affect the Empire, the guilds, and even the Entelikeia.
I wonder if they'll be okay.
They believed in us enough to send us. Let's believe in them.
Yes.
Well, we have our own work to do. Carol, do your thing.
Right. Everybody! We will win no matter what!
Yeah!
Come on, man. If it's that hard to keep from laughing, just say it looks silly and be done.
It looks like you don't need me to tell you. It looked like you enjoyed wearing it, so I wanted to give you an honest opinion.
It's not that I'm especially attached to it. I just didn't have time to change.
I thought you were considering a return to the Knights.
Why would I do that? I only put this on because of a whim.
Another whim could strike you.
There's not even a 1 in a million chance of that.
Oh, too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
Oh yeah?
What are you grinning about? Are you making fun of me?
It's really too bad, but I guess the free life suits you better, Yuri.
For a little massage.
A massage? Estelle, why are you dressed like a masseuse anyway?
You don't actually like that outfit, do you?
I do. I never saw any clothing like this in the castle. I love it.
Well, it looks quite nice on you.
My favorite part is this visor. All right, Carol, time for some deep massage.
Hold on now.
A princess and a masseuse. A deadly mixture indeed. Maybe I should get my lab coat.
Hey, Rita.
Ah! Get away from me!
Estelle.
If you can avoid it, I'd prefer if you didn't come near me.
Hey, kid. I don't think you should be getting too close to the ladies dressed like that.
Oh, I don't think it's so bad. It's interesting. But still, don't get too close, okay?
Sounds like it's not going over as well as you thought.
You all made me wear this because you thought it was funny. You're terrible.
Who's terrible?
I don't know.
Not me, of course.
Huh? Hey.
It used to be just bare land, but it's starting to look like a real town now.
It looks like they're building more and more houses, too.
Yeah, look on that roof over there. That's the master carpenter of the Carpenters Guild. He heard about Arnian and came with all his tools and apprentices to help. He even refused to take money for it. He's so generous.
Looks like the manly carpenters are out in full force.
You could learn a thing or two from them.
Wow, that looks surprisingly good on you, old man.
I'm surprised you're surprised. Of course it looks great.
Yeah, that sort of messy look suits you pretty well.
Well, I didn't expect a naive young lady like yourself to understand an adult's subtle grace.
Why would I want to understand that?
So that's an adult subtle grace, huh? I feel like it's boosting your natural sketchiness more and more.
Oh, that I understand.
No. So, Yuri has a history too.
I'd like to know where all of you came from.
Where should I start?
We already know what you're gonna say, you big wuss.
Fine. Rita, then how about you?
I've done research in Aspia for a while.
Jeez, big shocker there. What about you, Judith?
Me? I lived in the town before I met Baul. Everybody called me a prim and proper little girl.
You gotta be kidding. Estelle, you grew up in the castle, right?
Yes, I spent all of my time in the castle reading books. I'm so jealous of all of you.
See? No surprises. Just like Rita's story.
Doesn't anyone want to ask old Raven? I might have some interest in tales to tell.
In your case, old man, I think I've got a pretty good idea what you'd say.
My past might spin you for a loop and have you falling head over heels for me. You don't know.
I can't say you've established a lot of credibility so far as stories are concerned, old man.
Don't be so cold. Come on, let me tell my story.
When faced with a daunting foe, they often betray their comrades and save themselves. They gain more power than they need, and grow overconfident once they have it. This had been my understanding of humans.
Humans are quite interesting. They become distrustful. One moment they may slander a friend, and the next be moved to fear. Their hearts may grow more compassionate, or be lost to depravity.
All of that makes them dangerous. How long until they are drowned by their thirst for power? How long until they betray all those dear to them in their struggle for supremacy? When they stand before a mighty enemy, will they keep their resolve?
Do you not believe in them, Sylph?
I wished only to convey the delicacy of the situation.
Should they ever become too great a nuisance, we need only burn them to the ground.
It seems that the conversion to spirit form has not tempered our leader's fiery wrath.
Nor has there been any change in the optimism that so characterized you, Undi.
And you remain every bit as cautious and careful as you ever were.
Has not that fear kept you in constant concern over the catastrophe in the sky?
It was all the Intellikeia and humans could do to seal it away 1,000 years ago. The humans have said that as spirits we possess the power to defeat it. However...
Say no more. Speaking it out loud will only further increase your worry.
We are a new power that will form the cornerstone of this world.
We may possess enough power to defeat the Autophagos once and for all. But all our work will have been for naught if the humans cannot face this threat. Do not forget that it is the mortals who must use our powers against...
Did you not place your faith in their hands?
As there are no others to whom we can turn, I will entrust them with our final hope.
Then be content to stand by and watch over them. Believe in them.
I too await the day when I make known my full power. Speak, Gnome, if you have something we should know.
He says we are left to make one of two choices: perish along with this world, or entrust our powers to the humans. They may be fragile.
Do you mean it, Gnome?
He says I too share their desire.
That is the life for those who grow old and die. We must live as suits our nature.
No. Like them, the oncoming catastrophe could sow the seeds of our obliteration as well. Gnome, let us too struggle for as long as we can, as the humans do. Goodbye.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
There's a difference between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But
it's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
Okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
Well, when I think about fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can.
I like your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol, but Yuri brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started.
Never fear. I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help, Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy.
Fight!
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well, if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up.
If only we can defeat the Autophagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him? Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What? Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You take the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle.
You're all so...
Thank you.
Man, Arnian's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the Guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
A global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Right. And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed, it would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary. I hope we can return and ensure that it is lasting.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Autophagos first, though.
To the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
can train by night. I won't lose. Huh, not bad.
Now, you look ready.
So do you.
Demonic circle!
Smile of wavering darkness!
Alright.
Zero!
Demon Fang!
Oh, enduring protection! Barrier! Oh, blade of noble
Take
light!
this.
Overpower even indestructible evil!
Silver
Light.
Roll! Angel Ring!
Demonic circle! Shining eagle! This is it!
Oh, Divine Spear, run my enemy
yet.
through!
How distressing.
Oh,
Holy
blade of
Lance.
noble light! Overpower even indestructible evil! Blade roll!
Take this!
Oh, power
I'll
that
blow you
tries soul
away!
shine!
Take this! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
Come forth, O avaricious netherworld, and crush the evil before me!
You're dead! Divine Wolf! Shining Eagle! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
Mad and greedy waters rise up and storm the very
Holy
lands!
Lance.
Destruction Field! Shining Eagle!
You're dead!
That's enough!
Oh, brilliant light,
I'll
be
blow
as a
you
wall to
away!
array arms!
Take this! You're dead!
Rising Falcon!
Divine Wolf!
Circle!
Force field!
That was so easy.
Focus on the enemy in front!
Take this!
Hellfire Blade!
Strength, dwell in this
Destroy!
blade!
Alright, who's next?
Grant them thy undefiled
Wailing
purity!
Havoc!
Power from beyond the veil!
Come, oh silver light!
Wailing Havoc!
Angel Ring!
That was so...
Focus on the enemy in front!
Take this! Wailing Blast!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my
Power from
enemies
beyond the
to
veil!
me!
Banish
To
darkness!
beam.
Divine Streak!
Wailing Havoc!
Oh, power that tries soul shine!
Burn the...
Now,
We'll destroy them in no time!
Gale!
I gotta try and keep up.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Let thy judgment upon the evil before me! Violence!
you picked the wrong...
feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
Based!
The power that tries souls shine.
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Next, splash! Oh, divine spear, run mine enemy through.
Rising
Blade.
Brave Vesperia is making smooth sailing!
But I'm not sure if I can see which way we're heading.
You mean it's like we're surrounded by fog on all sides?
I kind of like that, though. You never know what's gonna happen next.
It's more like we lack a plan in the first place.
But that can be fun too! We might run across an amazing treasure, or something even better!
You sure have a lot of enthusiasm for someone who gets startled so easily, Captain Carroll.
I like being startled. What's the point of an adventure without surprises?
I like that. Okay, let's just keep moving forward as we have been, as a guild.
I had no idea you were so good at cards, Judith.
Really? I don't think I'm anything special.
Come to think of it, I've heard of her before.
Really? You knew Raven?
Yeah, I heard a rumor or two about a wandering gambler who rides a dragon. They say that the casinos she's gone to have gone bankrupt one by one.
Someone who rides a dragon? That's gotta be Judith.
The stories get bigger every time they're told. All I did in Notopolica was destroy the Blastia. Anyway, let's stop talking about silly things and get a move on.
You know, they say it wasn't just 1 or 2 casinos that gambler put out of business.
Rita, you were resisting at first, but you really got into the act, didn't you?
No, you were just taking your part so seriously. I had no choice but to follow along.
Your costume was pretty cute, too. What a nice treat for all of us.
Hey!
Your acting was really on point, Carol.
Well, I used to be in the Actors Guild after all.
You've been in all sorts of guilds, kid.
Anyway, that wasn't even acting.
I'd like to act in another play with everyone else someday.
No way! Never again!
Me neither! I don't want Rita to set me on fire again!
I'd like to be in the play next time.
I'd have to be the lead, of course.
I had my doubts, but it looks like everyone had a good time.